Welcome back to SB Nation. Everyone expected Team USA basketball to simply breeze through the London Olympics, but after a 99-94 against Lithuania, people have been left scratching their heads. Our very own Ben Golliver has more on how Team USA won by only 5 points.
On Saturday, the United States moved to 4-0 in the 2012 London Olympics, but it wasn't easy. They got their best test of the tournament by far from Lithuania, who's actually 1-3 now, but still managed to push the USA to a 99-94 game that went deep into the fourth quarter, and really Lithuania had a lead in the fourth quarter before the USA was able to spurt away there towards the end of the game. So what happened here? Well, we said after the Nigeria game, the United States' huge 83-point blowout, that the tournament was going to get a lot tougher, and it did. Lithuania is a talented team. They've got a great level of competitiveness to them. They haven't been able to win a ton in this tournament, and they've been kind of outclassed by some of the NBA talent on some of the opposing rosters. But nevertheless, they're led by Linus Kleza, and they're just all tough-minded. They're not going to give up. They're not going to be asking the United States for autographs. They're going out there to play and play hard, and that's what they did really for 4 quarters. The United States came out a little bit lackadaisical. Clearly their foot was off the pedal. They weren't getting back in transition defense always. They were settling for a lot of three-pointers, which they didn't hit at nearly the clip they did against Nigeria. Now keep in mind, after hitting 29 three-pointers against Nigeria on Thursday, they hit just 10 against Lithuania on Saturday, and 3 of those actually came in the final 4 minutes, or sort of a desperation push to the close. So, I mean, this was a lot of ugly bricks from the United States, a lot of guys just missing shots. Another key point was really, USA moved the ball great against Nigeria. 41 assists. It's an unbelievable, staggering number in a 40-minute game. In this one, they had just 13 assists as a team, and this is a team that has Darren Williams, Chris Paul, and LeBron James, 3 of the elite playmakers in the NBA for others, and they still just combined for a team for 13 assists. So that tells you how cold they were from shooting, and also how much of settling was going on the perimeter. Lithuania did just about everything they possibly could do right to win this game, really except for one thing, and that was taking care of the ball. They shot the ball very well. They shot above 50% from the field. They were able to, overcome the talent disparity simply through, regular cutting, passing, moving, ball and team movement against the USA defense that was, obviously a high-pressure defense as always. So the one thing they couldn't do was take care of the ball. They had more than 20 turnovers. The US actually had less than 10, and a couple of them were cheap ones at the very end. Chris Paul just kind of getting careless once the game was already in hand. So had Lithuania taken care of the ball better, they really had the formula for beating the USA, which is, limit them from outside, hope that they settle too much on offense, hope that they get too much into one-on-one basketball, hope they take their eye off the prize a little bit, and then just maintain a relentless composure in the face of everything and execute. So the one thing they weren't doing was able to take care of that ball. Had they done that, they could have pulled off what would have been a huge upset, especially after the United States thrashing of Nigeria on Thursday. From here going forward, it just gets tougher for USA. They're going to play Argentina, who's looked very good in this tournament, led by Manu Ginobili and Luis Scola. From there, it'll be the medal round. The USA should go into the medal round as the #1 team coming out of Group A, which will give them a little bit easier of a quarterfinal matchup, at least on paper. But after Saturday's game, they've got to be a little bit worried, scratching their head, feeling like they finally got pushed, and now it's going to be how they respond. LeBron James did the damage in the fourth quarter for the USA. He had 20 points on the night, but he had 9 in the critical fourth quarter stretch. He really showed a little bit of everything. He had a three-pointer, he had a drive to his left, he had a drive to his right. Again, this was an amazing one-on-one defense. He's going against the likes of Darius Sangaila and some other guys. I mean, this is nothing to write home about, but still, the fact that he got it done when they needed it is a good sign, because they're going to need that again over these next 4 games. USA's halfway home at 4-0, but the next 4 are going to be a lot tougher. Be sure to check out SB Nation on YouTube, and also check out SBNation.com/NBA.